Very good morning, welcome. It's Jeff Laughton online on Tuesday the 1st of July, a brand new month, and let's hope it's as good as what May and June have been to us. Yesterday was an excellent day. I covered 8 races, 6 of those won and the other 2 were second. But the one that gave me the biggest kick was in the 6 o'clock at Wolverhampton, where all the sheep wanted to be on Rose of Spain, who was smashed into 2-5 favourite on debut. And yet I told you on here she wasn't much. I also told you that Kaleido in the 6:45 at Windsor wasn't fit, as he did sore shins and had been left short of work, and another short one beaten. So it's not just the positives that I can give you, but if I get anything that is a strong negative, I'll let you know that as well. Personally, I don't lay horses at all. I don't get pleasure out of backing losers. How can you? I see there's a new company that's started up on TikTok advertising laying horses and bragging when 4 and 5 to 1 shots are getting beaten. Aren't they clever? But when one goes wrong, and they do, a 5 to 1 winner will wipe out your entire bank. Also put up 3 maximum bets to my private service clients yesterday, and I recommended as a cherry on the cake that we would do a treble as well as the singles. That one is over 30 points profit in one day. So if you're even betting at just £20 a point, that's a profit of £600 in one day. And that's the reason why, if you take your betting seriously, then you should be contacting me regarding my private service. And if you don't take it seriously, well, why not try hang gliding? If you are interested, then drop me an email at the email address below, jefflawtonmanagement@gmail.com. Right, before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. That'll tell you when these videos go up, and then you're not sitting around trying to second guess me. Now, today is the opposite to yesterday, in as much as that there are very few races to cover. But we don't always have to be having lots of bets to make profit. And the reason that we bet is purely for profit, not for fun. So let's start at Musselburgh. In the 2:30, and we're dealing with lower grade stuff here, but since Maidhall has changed stables from Anthony Britain to Sam England, she's turned the horse inside out. Firstly, she put a tongue tie on and stepped him up in trip, and the horse bolted up on stable debut. He then ran 2 solid races in better company before getting touched off on Friday in an amateur riders race, where he really should have won. He came from much further back than the winner, who was ridden by Simon Walker. And if you know your amateur jockeys, then Simon Walker riding against you is like a Sheen Murphy riding against Rab Havlin. Because it's only 4 days since he ran, then his mark stays the same, and this does look a weak race. And it just shows how clueless these bookmakers are when they price races up. He was trading at 13-8 last night, but that price is well gone. Over at Brighton, where the standard is pretty desperate. In fact, if they ran these races on my front lawn, I doubt I would even bother opening the curtains to watch them. In the 4:10, Andrew Baldwin is trying his damnedest to get a win into Paragon. He's tried everything so far, running in cheap pieces for the last 3 times, and now reaching for the blinkers. He seems to go off short each time he runs, but the bottom line is this horse is a wrong un, and he doesn't want to win. Even bad horses win bad races, but you need a horse that will try, and this horse just doesn't seem to. So maybe one day it will all drop right for him, and there'll be horses that try less than he does, but he's definitely not for one for me to bet. At Chelmsford this evening, the first race is interesting, with the 2 at the front of the market, Belgravian and Deepwater Bay, looking the 2 to concentrate on. But to me, they both look slow. Asheen rides Belgravian for the first time, and he's so far in front of anybody else riding, in my opinion, that he'll always be worth at least £3 or £4 above anybody else. I'll quantify that by saying, with the exception of Ryan Moore when he's wearing the Coolmore silks, that statement stands other than that. So given that neither horse is a star, I'm sure Asheen will outride Luke Morris. In the 7 o'clock, I was quite taken with Pixie Diva when she made her debut 2 weeks ago. After travelling well, she quickly came clear of the field, and this race certainly doesn't look any stronger than that. Now I'm going to leave it there and keep it short and sweet. I've only put up one bet today to my private service clients, and if you are interested in getting to know what that is, and I will tell you that we are, after yesterday, 172 points in profit since the start of the flat season, and those figures just do not happen anywhere else. So if you are interested, drop me an email, jefflaughtonmanagement@gmail.com, and I'll speak to you tomorrow at a similar sort of time. Many thanks for dropping by. Thank you.